Hey everybody, this is Gaming Ultimatum. Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And as you probably could tell, it's because the third wave of DLC is finally out. And with that, we have to do another episode. Oh yeah, I've been playing this off screen for a bit. So, Expansion Pass. We can now see also Volume 4, an image for Volume 4, which is really cool. But Volume 3, a new hero and new challenge battles type. As I just accepted 2 quests. Let's talk to the Napon Art Sage.
Congratulations to friends on job well done! It seemed like trials proceeding apace. Thanks to friends' fiery combat performance, Archsage cannot help grinning! Please behold what friends have wrought! Grin!
Yes, as far as grins go, yours is exemplary.
Don't know about the beholding part, frankly, but don't let me rain on your parade.
Yeah.
Hey, so talking of these challenges, that wasn't all you had, was it?
Oh, Nopon Archsage have been busy thinking up this and that. Which is to say, still got thing or two hidden up sleeve of Archsage. If friends keen to try.
Yes, I am keen to try.
Well, I reckon we got her.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Gotta keep the Archsage smiling.
Yep.
If friends keep completing trials of Archsage, we'll give out bigger and better prizes.
Alright.
Fun of challenge battle only just begin. Please do bravely keep at it.
Alright. Archsage Gauntlet. This mysterious face crafted by Archsage hand is known as the Archsage Gauntlet. The rules of battle here differ slightly to those governing Ionios. The Gauntlet is comprised of several stages. Declare stages to view all the enemies that appear. Powerful enemies will appear at certain key stages and in the final stage. Defeat them and make it through the final stage of reign triumphant. You can start each Gauntlet run by picking one member of Ouroboros. By recruiting heroes from the shop between stages, you can assemble a party of up to 7 strong. Use your score in the shop to recruit heroes and purchase emblems with special effects. Your score will rise as you defeat enemies and perform battle actions, such as combos. The enemies in shop lineup for each stage will be chosen at random. Purchase the heroes and emblems that will be best benefit you and try to survive the Archsage's Gauntlet. About Lucky 7. You won't be able to enter the Gauntlet in hard mode with Lucky 7 talent art set at first. The blue page sells the Lucky 7 license, which makes it possible, however. Because, yes, they add 2 entirely new shops. Aside from Archsage, you can unlock and trade emblems for use in the Archsage's Gauntlet from the blue Archsage page. When you acquire a unlocked emblem in exchange for blue Napon Stone, the emblem will be unlocked and they're available for purchase with the Gauntlet shop thereafter. You can trade previously unlocked emblems too, up to a maximum of +2. Once upgraded, they'll show up in the Gauntlet shop and they're already straight in state. And this one is the same as the other one, allowing you to have unlocked classes.
Archsage have cornucopia of challenges in store.
Do Gauntlet Pro at first.
I'll handle this. I'll take point.
I'm gonna change up some classes.
Leave the enemies to me.
Path of Venado. to figure out how I could do this good.
Leave the enemies to me.
Yeah, and Cursor's probably the better one. So let's do it. Start Archsage Gauntlet. I'm gonna do Pro immediately because it's the only.
Friends fancy.
Because it has 100. Oh, damn, it has 140 stages.
This challenge is real argy-bargy. Commence.
Please don't say that. Honestly, I'll do most of it off screen, but yeah.
Challenge. Begin.
Think we make...
The Knopwatch. Knopwatch is featured unique to the Archsage Gauntlet. This gauge depletes over time, and when it runs out, your tires will suffer negative penalties. Play fans will greatly reduce HP, a rate of recharge, and ally revival speed. You can fill a Knopwatch gauge by spending your score in the shop. Be sure to top it off before it runs out, but beware, it will cost more with successive acquisitions.
Demand. Make this quick. Think we make them mad.
In the shop, you can use the score you accrued to recruit heroes, purchase emblems, or fill the Knopwatch's gauge. Outlines determine at random, but the heroes you can recruit will be limited to heroes you allied with. Take on the gauntlet after getting plenty of heroes. What's more, if you purchase emblems you've already acquired, the emblem's effect will be further amplified. Can be straightened up to +5. Straightening the emblems via shop purchase is valid only for the current gauntlet. The strength will be reset at the start of the next round. Want a defender, so we'll get Eno. Recruiting heroes will use all the arts they have access to, but during chain match you'll only be able to use those they have assigned to the arts palette. The Gauntlet chain gauge is hard to fill in normal battles. Sorry. Additionally, selecting a hero's chain order during a chain type will assume the chain gauge.
Make this quick.
You can use shuffle tickets to change the shop lineup. These can be acquired by defeating fierce enemies at key stages or rarely encountered lucky monsters. You can carry out 3 shuffle tickets at once, and the number you start each run with will increase as you ally with more heroes in the main game.
I'm eager to get out there.
Another attacker would be useful.
I won't hold anything back.
It's not possible to use Interlink in the Archsage's Gauntlet, but to make up for this, you have the power to activate Launch Charge by pressing left. By activating Launch Charge, you can send all enemies into a launch state. The Launch Charge gauge rises as you defeat enemies, and you can store up to 3 charges. Using Launch Charge will also trigger bonus time, during which your score will build up faster than usual. Attacks dealt to foes will contribute to the score.
Charge.
Excellent work, Noah.
Emblems are the items that will help you assist your full roster of allies. Purchase emblems from the shop and their effects will be present until the end of your Gauntlet run. Like right now we're getting a bunch of free ones, but eventually we are going to have to start paying for them.
Fight with focus.
If you complete a stage without any party members being incapacitated, you will receive a score multiplier. The bonus will max out after completing 5 KO-less stages in a row.
Time to test our mettle. Make this quick.
Incredible work. Storm. Swift and decisive.
There are 2 ways to increase your score. Defeat enemies, inflict topple, burst, or smash on enemies. Defeat enemies with chain attacks. Enemies with attacks during bonus time, use a launch charge to initiate. Receive certain boons through the Archsage's Whimsy. The following situation will add a multiplier to your score. When stages have been completed without letting any party members get KO'd during bonus time, while the effect of certain emblems are active, earn a high score and make your team the best they can be. Like right now, I would say I need a healer. An event may occur at the start of a stage. Events have all sorts of positive or negative effects, from rare enemy spawns to extra enemy reinforcements. Synergy's Whimsy will trigger when you're finished shopping, you'll be forced to choose between two options, which will confer one of many possibilities. You can just use shuffle to change the option Dark Station offers. Fortune smiles.
I have your back, friends.
We took the back.
Launch charge feels faster.
Heavenly Spear! That's the weak point!
Noah, you've outdone yourself. Redeeming bloom.
Healing power up.
Fight with focus! Let us cross blades one last time! Heavenly Spear! Break!
Boom. Can't even afford anything. Archsage Whimsy. Potluck.
If there's no other way, then we go all out!
I have your back, friends.
Higher enemy value.
It's quick!
Incredible work.
Sidewinder! Lower him down!
And that's our first chance to do that. We don't really need it. Let's boost our attack.
Fight with focus!
I have your back, friends.
Oh, vent. Not much is playing faster.
Noah, you've outdone yourself.
Topple!
Redeeming bloom.
You're really fired up.
Kill him now! Sidewinder!
Boom. This is very but for his Whimsy occurrence. No effect on beginner and all that.
If there's no other way,
Can't really
then
get
we
anything
go all
good.
out. Let us cross blades one last time.
Redeeming bloom.
Sidewinder! Reversal air! Splinter Screen! Heavenly Gale!
Alright. That's actually useful right now, but I don't really recommend it. Look at this cursed one. Lowers our HP, but every 10 stages you face against a boss.
That's the weak point! Splinter Screen! Good job!
I think it finally says that, but I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. Because I don't think they have it fully implemented yet, because I can use it. Or maybe it just means you can't use it during hard mode.
How can it be?
Crap. You know, just keep dodging. Huh. Is that...
You know, it challenges ended. Oh. 'Cause I don't think I have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'Cause I don't think they have it fully implemented yet. 'C
I reached stage 9. Crap.
Try better.
I'll try it again another time. I did not expect to lose.
We might have taken it too easy.
Yeah. But if you're wondering what the throwback costumes looks like, if you just use the, you can literally watch the YouTube video that announced the fact that this stuff was coming out. And you'll see the costumes. But I could describe them. I think I'll do that. Noah's will be a modified version of Shulk's outfit. We're so far in the game that you probably already know a lot. Some people might know a lot about Xenoblade, so I guess I could just start saying some of these things. Mio's will be Nia's blade costume. Lan's will get the Rhine man himself. For some reason, Tyon will get Blade Jin, his advanced form.
Might as well, yeah?
Senna will
I
get
hate the rain.
probably also due to the fact that her hair is. Oh, wait, did not mean to do that. No, I'm trying to focus on the hair. Because her hair has a bit of fire, she gets one based on Brigid.
I'll take point.
Come on.
And Uni gets one similar to that of High Entia from Xenoblade 1. But I guess you could just simply say Melia's costume.
I'll do my best.
And I need to just class some classes because we're about to kind of change one of them. For me, that's simply just changing him back to Nipponic Champion. I guess I might as well change everyone's clothing back. Zephyr, Medic Gunner, Tactician. No, not Zephyr, not. God damn it. Heavy Guard. Ogre. And now the new hero of this. You find him in the city.
I guess we know Ionios like the back of our hand now.
At Serene Square. Walk that way, I meant. There we go.
Oh my, oh my. Whatever is the meaning of this? That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before. Now you're telling me that I, moi, yours truly, may not accompany you.
Elder's orders, Mom. Please don't make things difficult, Miss Masha. You know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes, I do understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound transports, are we, Moni, dearest? I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider, I would be more than capable of fending for myself. Do you see what I'm alluding to?
I'm in no position to decide, Mom. In any case, I'm afraid you'll have to take it up with the Elder.
Oh, I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all. What a wet blanket. And here I was, so raring to go. I feel as a babe cast by the wayside. to business. Let's see. How might I foil Moni Dearest's little arrangement?
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna change everyone's classes to the base classes they had before. Just because I want to.
I'll heal you right up.
We're better to monitor the battle.
I'll keep you safe and snug.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
I mean, I let them keep the skill Soul Hack so that we're able to still keep defeating unique monsters.
Excuse me.
Hello? Aren't you... Have you perhaps business outside of the city? And if so, might it trouble you to take me with you?
That came out of nowhere. Who even are you?
Yeah.
You don't know? This is Lady...
Ah! Where are my manners? Please forgive my impertinence. It's simply that I'm in something of a hurry. Masha. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Masha, okay.
Hi, Masha. We're...
Oh, I know full well who you are. You're a known quantity here, my dears. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone in the city who doesn't know of you.
Ah, that makes
You
sense.
said you wanted to accompany us. Why?
Gosh, aren't you a cautious one? It's nothing of grave importance, I assure you. I just happen to have some personal matters to attend to in the Fornis region. The Aegis Wilderness, to be precise.
Alright.
It may surprise you, but I happen to have a modicum of skill in battle, above that of the average layperson. It wouldn't be the first time I've left the city. In fact, I'm rather accustomed to working on my own. But it seems I've been met with some skepticism. Dear me.
Pull the other one. You can fight.
Her attire certainly doesn't conform to Lost Numbers dress code regulations.
Yeah.
It's about as far from military fatigues as you can get without falling off the edge of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that a lot. But I'm afraid my fashion sense is non-negotiable. Only when one pursues beauty with every breath is it that one may validate proof of one's existence.
Sure. Aegis
Yeah.
Wilderness, huh? We might not be going there for some time. Is that okay?
No trouble at all. I'm sure you have your own duties to fulfill. I hope you'll allow me to humbly assist you as a concerned and dedicated representative of the city. Well, as you can see, I could not have found more exceptional bodyguards. You'll have no qualms now, I hope? Ah, give Moni Dearest my regards, won't you?
Very well.
Alright.
All right, people, what say we get a move on? Time waits for no cognoscenti.
Yeah, okay. Keep your hair on.
Yeah.
Well, guess you're with us for a while then, Masha. Don't worry. You'll be in good company.
Yeah, you're with Ouroboros. Masha has temporarily joined the party.
Good to add more names.
I
The
could...
Aegis Wilderness is vast. We should make ingress from the Zem's Crossway side.
That's right at the border with the flats, right? If we're heading into the wilderness, we best do it from here.
Yeah, I'll go over. Masha is a Lapidarist, a healer. A frontline hero restores HP with critical hits and guides the flow of battle with unique field effects. Her arts are Blessed Edge, which heals nearby allies when art hits to a max of 100% healing power. Solid Silver, which is a frontward AoE attack that has a slow recharge. Majestic Stone, it has an arts heal field and it's medium field of range of arts heal. Her unique class. I'm trying to remember what we call this. Fuck. Anyway, this one gives Blaze and Regenerate, and its field range of effect is large. Our other two ones include Platinum Shards, 70 chance to remove buffs from target upon landing a hit, and Golden Heart gives fast recharge probably to anyone around her and anyone around her.
Golden heart.
Her skills include Star Treatment. On critical hit, heal nearby allies to max of 70% of healing power. Beaming Edge boosts all allies' critical rate by 16% and critical hit damage by 40 percentage points. Does not stack. Boost damage dealt when in range of field effect by 60%. Increase the maximum number of fields that can be set from 3 to 4. The gems she has in her fields right now are Disperse Bloodlust, reducing her aggro. Allies' Weakness, increasing critical damage. And Life Bearer, which increases her healing. So she uses the Circle of Hindla to increase healing. Detector Headgear to increase the critical rate. And Lustrous Armoring, boosting her damage dealt by 30% when HP is at 90% or higher. And of course, the best way to go is to just do her mission real quick. The place she wants to go is, you have to go first, is the Zem's Crossway. And it's right behind us.
Well, lady, we're here. The Aegis Wilderness. Like you are.
Yeah.
Lady? I do have a name, you know.
So, Masha, what's the plan now?
You are aware of the Annihilation events, yes?
Yeah.
Of course we are. Do you think we've had our heads stuck in the mud or something?
Yeah, we ran into 2 of them
Well,
via
I happen to
Mobius.
be looking for a patch of land that was the site of such an event. The Aegis Wilderness, being prone to frequent events, makes it a prime location for my purposes.
Yeah, that makes
Except
sense.
that runs the risk of us walking straight into another one ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we better not stick around here too long.
Hold on.
Tyon used to be in Agnes's survey branch. I think he's researching the area.
Ah, that makes
Wonderful.
makes sense.
Music to my ears.
There's one old site. The survey branch maps have it labeled as Piento Basin. It's something of a trek, but it might be sensible to head there instead of us wandering around aimlessly for hours.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
What a strikingly valuable piece of information. I couldn't have asked for more.
We'll go with you. You don't want to be dealing with all the monsters roaming around here alone.
Yeah.
A most gracious offer. I suppose I'll take you up on that.
So, what's so important about this place, anyhow?
Yeah.
A picture is worth 1,000 words, my dear. If luck should favor us, you're sure to find out soon enough.
Didn't need you winking, but okay. I'm actually gonna do switch back to classes again.
I'll protect
Defy Champion. And we need to change one of these guys to attacker. There, you can go Full Metal Jaguar again.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
I need to pause for a bit, so wait here. Alright, I had to pause for a moment.
marching straight into Annihilation Zone. You must have nerves of steel.
It's literally just all the way over here. That's that one area you would pass by at the beginning of the game.
Ooh, monster alert.
My oh my, what a thorn in my side.
Good going, unit! Time is now!
Uppercut!
Sorry! I'll go easy on you! Here and now! Let's go!
Dimension Ripper.
As much was I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Kyle? You're on fire, lad! See?
There we go.
This is our path to the future.
First, let's get this body right here. And that's the item we're looking for.
My, oh my! To think that I would find one so soon. Let it never be said that the fruits of one's labors are not rewarded.
What's up?
What have you got there?
Again, I must extend to you my deepest thanks. I would never have laid my hands upon this were it not for your sterling efforts.
Huh.
It's a rock?
Looks like a rock to me.
Those are unusual inclusions. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It's as if a number of different types of stone have all been interlaced.
On the ball once more, your assessment is absolutely correct.
Oh.
This stone was formed after several types of subterraneous minerals were exposed to tremendous energy, merging into one.
Tremendous energy.
Annihilation events.
The annihilation effect.
Yeah.
It finally clicked, I see. You might even call this stone a new type of mineral, a curious byproduct of annihilation. As it is created through sheer chance, it is vanishingly improbable that one might reproduce it through human means.
So it's a pretty precious stone then, is what you're saying?
Do you see now why it is that I was so adamant to depart the city?
It does seem pretty special. But what are you going to do with it? Wear it?
Not a terrible idea, really. But no, I already have a different purpose for it in mind.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Indeed. Allow me to reiterate before I recapitulate. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Chosen friends, might I ask you to return with me once more to the city? Indeed, what outcome might this ill-omened stone, born of calamity, bring about? In due time, I will show you.
It didn't matter.
No point lingering here. Let's continue this somewhere altogether more comfortable.
In the city. And specifically at the city camp.
The city. Without further ado, heavens above, I'd completely forgotten.
What is it?
Yeah, what?
I'm so sorry. I failed to mention what is arguably the most vital facet of my identity.
Come again?
I know it's rather late, but allow me to formally introduce myself.
Okay.
Masha, Lapidarist Extraordinaire, at your humble service.
Huh?
Lapir what now?
A Lapidarist Extraordinaire, my dear. An artisan of the crafts, if you will, in drab layman's terms. I specialize in gem processing and precious metalwork, mainly, but I also dabble in many other types of ornamentation.
Huh. Sounds like you keep busy.
Yeah.
Could I trouble you for a bigger reaction? You're the fabled Lapidarist Extraordinaire, or how inspirational would fit well in this conversational beat.
Well, we didn't know you until now.
I'm surprised you had time to learn to fight like you do, on top of all your other hobbies, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't considered that possibility. Thank you for your honest opinion.
These crafts you're talking about. You can make something from that stone.
I can, and I shall. Let's see. Judging by the quality of this stone, it might make for a fanciful ring. Normally, it's my policy not to show my methods to the general public. But I'll make an exception this time, just for you. Now watch as the city's lauded Lapidarist Extraordinaire flaunts her artisanal prowess.
Okay. Now, restaurants, Masha can craft accessories using ignite matter, which you can trade for in the Land of Challenge in the Vader shops. Accessories are different from regular accessories in the following ways. 1. There are special effects that are decided at random. Accessory type affects each effect's probability. 2. In addition to this special effect, 4 potential basic stat boosts will be assigned. Accessory type affects each boost probability. 3. The basic stat can be boosted are max HP, attack, healing power, dexterity, agility, critical rate, and block rate. Stat boosts will confer reduced bonuses. 4. Only one crafted accessory can be equipped per character. This is so that you don't get overpowered. Even though by the end of the game you want to feel overpowered.
Better make sure we're well rested.
It's another tutorial! Haha! New menu item for camps is obviously this. The type of accessory will affect the special effect it will more likely to confer, such as you can buy a ring. Boost damage dealt to area life, that is a bad effect. Items have an item grade IG and can each be enhanced to item grade 5. Materials like ignite matter are also required for enhancement. Raising the item grade will be beneficial in that it will boost straighten the accessory specified that enables stat boost. Enhancing accessory. Boosts now area life to 100. You have space to craft up to a total of 300 accessories. These cannot be sold, but you can dismantle ones that you have no use for. By dismantling an accessory, you'll get back some of the materials you used to create and enhance it. Dismantle accessory are gone forever, so choose carefully. Deck your party out in accessories tailored to their needs, strengthen the ones with special effects, and dismantle those that won't be of much help. So I can just go back and dismantle this one since it's very, very specific for dealing damage to aerial life.
Haha! Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. Durable and easy to refine. I made the right call picking that stone for an accessory. Mio, I'd like to impart this ring to you.
Huh? Are you sure?
Nevermore. Take it and keep it to commemorate our meeting.
Wait, didn't you go searching for that stone because you wanted the ring?
They do say that curiosity and danger are 2 trunks of the same tree. What you ought to know about me is that I live as I please. That's really all there is to it.
I'm surprised. That's not the kind of mentality I'd have expected from one of the city folk.
Yeah.
Yes, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But having different thoughts and beliefs, that's what makes us human.
Yeah.
Just as the people of House Vandam march on Mobius, waving the banner of war, so do you have House Doyle, who stay back, putting the city's preservation above all else. But that's not to say everyone who chooses pacifism thinks the way a Doyle might.
Yeah.
Myself, for instance.
But aren't we supposed to all be working together to defeat Mobius?
Yes, I acknowledge that truth as well. It's a thorny question, to be sure.
Yeah.
But be that as it may, I simply cannot in good conscience abandon my principles. Even straying from the soldier's path, how could I deride anyone who seeks meaning in life, who strives for an enlightened future? The city today is a melting pot, one great messy confluence of thoughts.
Yeah.
But I'm of the belief that one day they will all meld together to create sweet, perfect harmony.
That makes sense.
Much like the stone that we discovered.
Yeah.
Incidentally, and I'm sorry to change the subject, I think I've taken quite a liking to you all. And on that note, I have a suggestion. What would you say to entering into an exclusive contract with moi?
Huh? Contract for what?
Yeah, for what?
It would grant you the right to receive my premium services as a Lapidarist Extraordinaire, expressly and expeditiously. Clearer now? And that applies to you, especially.
Me?
Huh.
You have the makings of a model, Mio. Such qualities are rare to come by. You are a diamond in the rough, my dear. I can see it now. You'll be a future trendsetter.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, but I wouldn't dream of forcing you. That would go against my principles. All right, my dears. Might I have an answer?
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind that. What's everyone else think?
Would be pretty good.
I don't see why not. Sounds like a good offer to me.
Yeah.
You're gonna make gear for us, yeah? Can't say no to that.
No objections from me.
Nor me. And you evidently know how to handle yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a ring just like Mimi's.
Splendid. Then it's a done deal. Oh, one more thing. I'll have to ask you to procure the necessary materials for my work. And of course, I'll have to ask you to reimburse me for the labor as well.
What? Aw, come on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're gonna charge us?
I mean, we're charged for the gems as well.
On the contrary, I'd be more wary of anyone who offers their services for free.
Yeah.
And besides, I pride myself on my skills as a Lapidarist Extraordinaire. Rest assured that any articles you request will be delivered to the highest possible standard. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Opportunity for collaboration. Masha and the party entered an exclusive contract. Should take advantage of accessory contract services sometime. And the class inheritor is, funnily enough, Mio. Now here's a really funny thing about the class. So, you can see the Zephyr animations like this, right? Here's the one for
Leave the
Lapidarist.
healing to me. I'll keep us safe from harm.
It's actually similar to that.
Leave the healing
It's actually
to me.
another Twin Wings weapon. Which is certainly good. But for me, I also noticed the funny little fact that, you know, the fact that it's a twin ring that has a that's healing. Once again, giving Mio a connection to Nia. So I guess I'll just lay out all my thoughts on
Smarts.
I guess now that we've seen the trailer, we can fully know, yep, that is indeed Rex. That is indeed Shulk. And the only other one we saw was this guy. We can now who is the only founder that we can literally always see in the game now. Via the expansion pass, literally just right there on the Volume 4. So I guess I'll lay out the evidence for the whole Mio-Neo connection thing. First off, you have the one little event they had over here. You have the fact that Mio... You have the simple fact that Mio also has yellow eyes, similar to that of both of Rex. The fact that she's a Gormati is ultimately representative of the fact that she may be related to Nia in some way. The fact that she's one of the only Agnians we see with the core crystal similar to that of flesh eaters, which is what Nia was. The fact that her second costume, the throwback costume, being based on Blade Nia. And of course, the fact that she also gains a dual ring class that is a healing type. Similar to Nia's first class. So at this point, it's basically become pretty clear that it's more than likely that yes, Mio is more than likely Nia's daughter.
Let's just sneak a peek. This is something decent, right?
All under control.
I keep not meaning to do that.
Smarts.
All that we don't know is who this one who looks kind of like Shulk in the first game, but now that we know that that's actually Shulk, and who this is, I guess we might as well remember to read these. House Cassini. Remember the founder of House Cassini and the city's subjects. Much like the founder of Reed, the statue too depicts the founder of a respected mentor rather than the founder herself. Wielding two great swords at once. So, yep, that's Rex entirely. We now also know that this is Shulk. Great Red Sword, which we obviously know is the Monado. But anyway, let's read this one. The one founder we now have seen, and we can in the expansion pass. The founder of House Vandom. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius In's hand. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros Heretor 4 Limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people scattered to the winds and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left it in the government hands of the founder Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. So let's see, so that seems to describe him. So from what we may be seeing the whole killing Granddad thing could actually be him talking to N. Specifically during the fall of the first city. Though we do have no idea where that story is taking place, if it is fully a prequel storyline. There are still some hopes that it could also be a sequel one, but I think at this point, now that we have both Rex and Shulk there, and it's also, that he's also one of the founders, I think it's guaranteed to be a prequel storyline similar to Xenoblade 2. So that makes me wonder if they're going to also do what Xenoblade 2 did and release it as its own standalone game. Anyway, this is where I'll end things off. Next time up. Did not mean to go on there. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
It's good to keep a record.
Hopefully, it'll be when Expansion Pass Volume 4 comes out. So, see you guys then.